Here we are. We at the 240SX National Convention at Gardena, California, the headquarters of Nissan. You know, there's a couple famous people here, like Ray Fong from Valeside.
Hi, I'm Professor Ray from the first video. So if you all remember, that's me.
And at the same time, with the 240SX, we have a couple of GTRs all lined up. We have approximately about 20 cars, 20 GTRs. I don't know, I can count it, but it's about 20 GTRs here. And there's a couple of owners of GTRs here, so let me ask a couple questions, okay? You know, the Apex USA has been in the industry for almost 4 or 5 years, and I always liked the Apex product. And holy shit, that's Toshi! Hey, Tosh, how are you? Hey, what are you doing here? Hi everyone, he's Toshi Hayama from Apex USA. He's the vice president of Apex. He's a young executive.
Hello.
He has his own R34 GTR. He's a white R34. And what kind of modification did you do your own car?
87 millimeter pistons. We've got GT connecting rods, 1.5 millimeter head gasket, 600cc injectors. 264 by 10.9 cams. The car, AXB60 racing turbo. So the car right now on race gas, probably like in the 550 to 600 range, somewhere around there. But for the street, you know, the concept is a street car. So if we want to build a race car, we'll build something else, I guess.
All right, welcome to the group video. We're here at the Nissan Meet National Convention. We're going to be checking out the 180SX over here.
Hi everyone, this is actually the first left-hand drive Skyline GTR, the R33 model. And all the conversion was done by Skyline Motors there in Orange County, California. How difficult was it to make the left-hand drive Skyline?
Yes, actually it was pretty difficult, but actually MotorX liked this idea about the left-hand drive car and always supported us, and they managed to do it. Talking about technical stuff, we exchanged the outlets from the turbos, the front pipe, but we have done it the efficient way, not without any restriction. The exhaust even more efficient than the stock one, as well as we successfully overcame any problems regarding overheating, vibration, or any other stuff.
Puts out 560 horsepower to the wheels. It has 548 foot-pounds of torque. Engine is pretty much built. Cryogenically treated SEMA block, SEMA crank, Cunningham rods, JWT pistons, JWT camshafts and valve springs, JWT Sport 650 turbos. It has like 6-piston AP brakes in the front, 14-inch rotors.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much for your time.
See you later, Hero.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Over here, we got a 510 over here. It's pretty nice, old school. Oh, what is that? That would be an SR20 DET. Let's take a look at this thing. I'm here with Travis, the owner of this beautiful 300Z. Why don't you give us a rundown of your car?
Well, it's a 93 300ZX twin turbo. It started there a long time ago. I've had the car since brand new, but I've had JIC working on it for the last 2 years, and we've come a long way with it. We've done probably almost anything imaginable that could be done to it.
What type of turbos and?
It's like a GT2530 equivalent, very similar, but tweaked a little bit more to get a little bit more horsepower. JE pistons, crawler rods, balanced crank, flywheel, bored out the 3.2 liters. Let's see what else. A whole bunch of other stuff.
Now, why don't you give us a rundown of your brakes here?
We did the Porsche twin turbo brakes with 14-inch rotors. I work at Axis, so we made our custom 3-piece wheels for it for the car. On a 19.8.5 and 19.10.5 in the back for the custom offset. So we have a really nice lip at the back, which almost doesn't exist in the back of a Z.
This issue, Grip stops by Manny Jasinger's LA Sports Car Meet. Grip video driver Manny gave Grip a call. Come down to his LA Sports Car Meet in July. Manny's LA Meet brings together some of the fastest cars in Cali, from RX-7s, Porsches, and Supras to Vipers and 350s.
I got 5 horsepower for sticker.
People from all over showed up, including Grip fans.
Now we're here with Manny again. I'm sure you remember him from the first video. So Manny, tell us a little something about this event.
Well, this event started about 4 years ago. Put it together, 4 cars showed up. The whole thing started when there used to be a lot of animosity between car clubs. The Viper guys with Viper guys, Corvette guys with Corvette guys, and Supra guys with Supra guys, and we all used to just bicker online, just go in there and say Supra suffering and Viper, blah 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 blah. You know, it's everybody gets really brave behind the keyboard, but once you meet them up, you find out that they are all car guys. Yeah. You know, everybody likes cars. It's just they happen to show they pick a different car. So I decided, well, maybe, you know, let's put something together and meet these guys. You know, it'll be nice to just kind of talk to them and get to know what it's all about. I'm in this for the fun of it. You know, like car's a car, you just have to drive a Supra. That doesn't mean the Supra is the game. Right. You know, everybody got their preference. The variety is what makes this thing all fun. If everybody drove a Supra, that would be boring.
Yeah, true.
First year, 4 cars showed up. It just so happened it was all just 4 Supras. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not working too well. We went on a little canyon drive, just came back, and then figured next year maybe I'll just go register on a few more car forums to see what's up. Second year, I went to a bunch of different car clubs, posted it, and a lot of cars showed up. There was about 45 cars who showed up. Started talking to the guys, you know, talking about their cars and everything. So it turned out to be pretty good, and got to know the guys. It turned out that they are also guys who like cars, all about cars, and nothing else. So they came up, we went for a canyon drive, had a good time. Third year, we raked in about 500 cars. Wow. So that year we came up, and then there were a bunch of other cars. Start talking to the guys. All of a sudden, the online fights kind of started to die out a little bit. Everybody started respecting each other's cars, and that was the whole idea. You know, just to get an idea. You know, just make sure that we used to drive down the street, see a Corvette, and just like, or see another guy. Just nowadays it's just a wave, just nod, or what's up, what's going on when you get a new car, just like you would do with the regular guy. So hopefully this will turn out to be something good. Obviously we have about 500-600 cars signed up this year. Maybe there may be a little bit of bigger show, but I stopped doing the Canyon Run thing because it tend to get a little bit out of hand. It's like when you go there, some people want to prove things and then just overdrive their talent.
Manny was just starting to interview the super guys for Grip. Then the cops showed up.
You have approximately 15 minutes to get your vehicles out of here, finish your photos. You're going to have to leave. You got several complaints here.
Hey, you!
So everybody decided to book it. The Supras decided to do a little driving. Couldn't keep up with Manny and the guys for the rest of the run, but what do you expect? We're in a stock C3 and they've got 500 horsepower Supras. Oh well, we give up. Let's check out the Signal Auto Battle Version Drift event. Here in the garage of Hypersports Racing lies the Signal Auto Drifter X. Here is where it has slept, dormant, until today. Signal Auto D1 Grand Prix driver Fumiaki Komatsu has come from Osaka to do battle against Hawaii's top drifters.
Ken?
Yes.
Are you excited about today?
Definitely.
What do you think it's going to be like?
Straight from Japan, going 100 miles per hour.
How will the Hawaii drifters fare against a real D1 Grand Prix driver? We will soon find out. Let the drifting mayhem begin. Many of you may remember the Drifter X from Grip Volume 1, when Grip visited Signal Auto. Now, the D1 car has traveled all the way to Hawaii for the first ever American drift event where U.S. drifters would get a chance to compete with a D1 driver driving a D1 car. The event was also to teach more advanced skills for drifting and show what a D1 driver can really do. Signal Auto owner and master tuner Kosuke the Mad Kita, along with his manager Yumi Mano, have joined Komatsu at the drift event. The Drifter X has been tuned by Signal using the following components.
Fine.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay, right on.
We've been busy here.
A classroom session was held for the participants to get them acquainted with the track, teach them new skills, and introduce them to the Signal Auto team. Komatsu was on hand to instruct the drivers and brought along a fellow D1 drifter, Koichi Miyamoto, owner of Missile, a famous drift tuning shop in Tokyo. Ken Miyoshi, Mr. Import Show-Off, was also there, interpreting for the Signal Auto team.
When the car stopped, do your clutch kick or whatever, and then try to drift from a dead stop.
6000回転ぐらいでクラッチキック。
Like bring your RPMs up to about 6,000 RPMs and then pop the clutch.
今土屋圭一が大会に出ても多分予選も通らないです。
はい。So what Kiyosan is saying is, Tsuchiya Keiichi, the Drift King, if he were to enter this competition the way it is right now, how it's developed into what it is right now, he would probably not qualify.
それがハイレベル。
High level Tsuchi up until now.
明日は1年のシリーズでトップいけばメーカーが今度レースの方に
If you win a lot of these competitions, that's how these guys will come up to race for the pros, for like the Blitz car, for the other cars, like for the HKS cars. So that's your opportunity to become from grassroots all the way up to pro.
A lot of front-wheel drive drifters in Japan.
Front-wheel drive, FF の
は少ない。今は少ない。最初はあったけど今は。
There used to be a lot in the beginning, but now it's just like it's hard to compete versus the rear-wheel drives. So now everybody's switching over to the FR.
Like the Nissans and Toyotas.
Let's take a look at some of the free run action of the day.
goes up like a buck.
Jason from Grip Video jumped in with Steve Oliveros for a run in his 300ZX. Check out the in-car footage.
Catch up when we slow it on, I usually turn it on and then cool off. Crazy driver.
Alex Pfeiffer of Battle Version was also at the event and did a few runs himself. Here he is drifting Wendell Yamada's S13. Alex liked the car so much, he decided to autograph it himself.
My God, the clutch doesn't work. So you just gotta like lift off the gas and pray the thing's gonna break loose. Yeah. I wish the car was better.
車がもっと良かったらいいのになって。But your technique.
Now it's time for an exhibition run by Komatsu and the Drifter X. Let's see what the American drifters are up against. Komatsu's total run time, 10 minutes. Look at the tire damage. We caught up with Ken as he got into the Drifter X for a ride with Komatsu.
What's up, Grip Video? No joke, I'm getting scareder than making a 10-second pass, for reals. No joke, dude. I completely trust Mr. Komatsu, he's the legend, but I'm a shit in my pants, just like how I go 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
First of all, it's weird sitting in the left side without a steering wheel, let alone we're gonna go 100 miles per hour going sideways. Insane. And you're only gonna see it first at Grip Video. Just had a chance to ride with Signal Auto, Mr. Komatsu. Let me explain you how it works, basically. It's like riding an elevator. You're going up really fast. Someone cut the string on top and you're just free falling throughout the whole ride from like 20th floor all the way to first floor. That's what it is.
Now check out some of the qualification runs. The judges throughout the competition were Koichi Miyamoto of Missile in Tokyo and Tom Bryant, racing instructor at Hawaii Raceway Park. The drifting was judged on several criteria. Number 1, the amount of speed you use to enter and exit the drift. It takes a lot of skill to perform a high-speed drift, and even more to keep the momentum going throughout the drift and exiting the drift. Number 2, race line. Contestants were also judged on how close their drift was to the actual race lines used in gripping. Maximum use of road. The judges wanted to see just how close the drifters could get to the edge of the road without dropping tires in the dirt. Number 4, smoothness of the run. It's all about connecting a series of drifts while making it look all too easy. Number 5, control of the car. Kind of goes along with the smoothness of the car, don't you think? Let's get going with the qualification runs.
Front-wheel drive.
Tune the guitar. Goes up like a dog. Tune the guitar. Tune the guitar. Like a dog. Tear it apart.
Drivers competed in the event, and in the end, the judges narrowed it down to 3 drivers, who would go up against Komatsu. Ross Petty, Braden Lee, and Justin Kikawa. Now it's time for the final 3 to go head-to-head with the Drifter X. First up, Justin versus Komatsu.
Battle versus Murder. Great video.
Next up, Braden Lee versus Komatsu. Final competitor of the day, Ross Petty.
Oh yeah, baby.
Komatsu had a little car trouble, and the judges decided to restart the match between Ross and the Drifter X, thanks to Rex Koga for donating his SR20 throttle body. Okay, back to the match.
Oh shit! Fucking killed.
That was the last match. The judges tallied up the score, and the winner is Justin Kikawa. Justin is our winner. This was the first time a D1 drifter has drifted on American soil with a D1 car. Special thanks to Signal Auto, Battle Version, Mainstream Productions, Drift Session, and Punishum TV for making this happen. Also a special thanks to Paul Umholtz for his help and support. Here's some reactions from people attending the event.
Like the drift event we had today. It was excellent. It was, can I swear? No. It was like inspiring, really, because we actually got to see a D1 drifter come down to the track and see what those D1 guys can really do. And it's pretty awesome.
What do you think it'll take to get to that level?
Gotta build some more tracks, and we gotta have way more track time, and we gotta make drifting not illegal on the streets. But yeah, seriously, we need more tracks and more track time. Bigger tracks, safer, more open, so we don't smash up our cars and stuff like that.
I think the event was very good. Komatsu showed everybody how to really drift. So yeah.
Were you really impressed in his driving, or anything?
Yes, very impressed.
Have you ever done any drifting of your own?
Oh no, not me, not yet anyway. But you know, it looks pretty cool.
Do you have the desire to do it?
Oh yeah, after seeing it today, yeah.
That's it for this issue's drift event. Look for a future issue when we visit Signal in Japan. Many of you are probably familiar with the name HKS. HKS was founded in 1973 by Mr. Hasegawa, Mr. Kitagawa, and a capital investment by Sigma Automotive. HKS was actually started in a farming shed below Mount Fuji. It was HKS that designed and built the aftermarket turbocharger for passenger cars, as well as the first commercially available electronic turbo timer and boost controller. HKS is also known for making exhaust systems, suspension parts, racing fluids, and almost anything you can put on a car to enhance performance. HKS is very active in sports events, testing their products in drag racing, rally racing, drifting, road racing, and top speed trials. HKS USA was established 20 years ago and has a very well-known and respected reputation within the import scene and abroad. Security is pretty tight here at HKS USA. That's because much of HKS's research and development happens here. Patrick Hayes and Willie Yee invited Grip Video to check out HKS's new engine management system, the FCON S. What do you do here at HKS?
Marketing. Well, basically it's corporate communication, which covers marketing, the website, advertisements.
Oh shit. This is Patrick.
I remember
Crown
that
Clothing
scene.
HKS. Marketing. This is his shirt. HKS Driver Performance.
HKSUSA.com. Remember it, live it, breathe it. You are it.
Hi, my name is Willie from HKS USA. I'm corporate communications. I'm going to be talking to you about the FCON S today. The FCON S is our piggyback engine management system. It basically encompasses all the features and functions of a stand-and-load system, but actually is integrated in a piggyback form. It's a piggyback form, basically includes harness. You can plug in to basically into your engine main harness, which actually you would also still reuse your factory ECU. We do it that way mainly because for certain tuning functions, you want the unit just to focus mainly on its main purpose, basically, just to turn the fuel and ignition. We utilize the stock ECU to run your basic functions like your gauges and your AC and other functions like that. The FCON S basically will be available in two forms, a pre-programmed form and also a custom form, which actually can be programmed through a data link port from the front panel, if you take that off, right through the data link port right here. Currently, we're expanding our pro dealer network, which basically allows them to custom tune any of these FCON units to pretty much virtually any car, and also to any calibration level, whether it's depending on stock turbos, upgraded turbos, or whatever it may be. Works specifically, actually is not designed specifically for any vehicle, but they can be used on turbocharged, supercharged, and any normally aspirated applications. As you can see here, it's all internally circuit boards. You actually see the circuit boards are stamped HKS FCON S.
What are some of the advanced features of this going with this product?
Well, a lot of the advanced features, it's encompassing a small unit, and it's actually one step above pretty much is HKS's electronic claim to fame, the VPC. The VPC basically was a piggyback unit that controlled fuel timing and also ability to control different injector sizes. The FCON S actually takes that and actually brings it to the next step above. You have 16 by 24-bit resolution maps, and also you have now the ability to control ignition timing. So not only do you actually control how much fuel is getting sent in or control larger injectors, but you also have the ability to control ignition timing. So now with ignition timing, you actually have a lot better control of preventing detonation, or even just increasing actually timing in the lower RPM, so you actually can increase turbo spool up.
I know one of the biggest questions a lot of our viewers have is this user programmable?
To a certain extent, we're going to be selling it in two forms, basically a pre-programmed unit, just like the VPC, and also a custom program, which is done through our pro dealer network. I'll start with the pre-programmed units. Pre-programmed units are just going to be like the VPC. Basically, they're plug and play. You take them right out of the box, plug it in your car, and most of the base map settings are there for specific applications. If you need to do a little bit of base tuning, you can plug in a simple GCC, and you can fine-tune the fuel curve and even the ignition timing if you need to. For the full programming, if you want the hands down the best in tuning, you can bring it to a pro dealer. You can buy it at a pro dealer, and they can do everything through a laptop, program each intricate function for you, and also even dyno tune it for you and tailor your fuel curve to exact needs.
The FCON S is one of the main product features on HKS's current project car, the HKS Subaru Impreza WRX. The HKS WRX is modified with The Boxer engine really puts out a unique sound, not to mention that HKS blow-off valve. Pioneer definitely had their hands on this project. Alright, it looks pretty good, but how does it run? In stock form from the factory, the Subaru WRX puts out 182.8 horsepower and 191.2 foot-pounds of torque to the wheels. After HKS got their fingers on it, it came out to a whopping 308.2 horsepower and 290.8 foot-pounds of torque. What an improvement.
Alright, introduce yourselves.
Is it on yet?
It's
Is
on.
it on? Is it taping yet?
It's taping.
Okay, Professor Ray is here to explain
The fine
boba.
art of boba.
This is
And I'm his
the
trusty
boba
assistant.
straw. The straw is designed for maximum performance. You notice the 30 millimeter opening for the boba to enter through here and into your mouth. Maximum boost.
Now, when you get your boba, make sure to shake it very well.
You need to have
an even mixture. Yes, you must have the correct boba to slush mixture.
Yes. Or you can get the liquid type. This is the performance cap. It's designed for your high-speed race car vehicle, so when you hang those turns, it won't spill.
It ensures against sippage.
Sippage, yes.
Sippage.
Note the pointed end of the high-performance boba straw. This acts as a stabbing device.
Intake. To avoid the splash, you must put down and lightly tap.
Like so.
Let's do that again.
Like so.
Like so. And now you can
drink your boba.
Sit back and enjoy.
These are wobas, which is also known in Chinese as boobies.
That is the fine art of boba.
And this concludes today's lessons of boba
Cheerio.
101.
Enjoy.
Don't choke on the boba.
Don't choke on titty?
No.
Don't choke on boobies.
Boobies.
me if he just did that shit. Phil, what the hell is that?
Oh, okay, that's good enough. Give me a shot! Put that booty on the gun. Screw this booty on this. It's bullshit. Give me a shot.
We just wanted to let you know that the Signal Auto Battle Version Drift event that was held recently was featured in Option 2 magazine.
Look for your copy of Option 2 magazine at your local Japanese bookstore.
We'd just like to say thank you to Signal Auto, Battle Version, Mainstream Productions, Drift Session, Paul M. Holtz, Wendell Yamada, and Punisher TV.
We'd also like to thank Colin Waukee, Anton Bradley, Nancy Bien, Jason Harada, and Jason Ryan for donating photographs to Option 2.
Jason Ryan.
One of my photos is in there. It's Option.
Okay. Well, we'd also like to thank the local and national websites for their event coverage.
Look for future grip video features in Battle Magazine and LA Auto Guide.
That's it, and we'll see you in Volume 3.